Hi, my name is Michelle Berger, and I'm coming to you live from Arkansas. Can you believe it? There is a superstar in Arkansas, and that's me. Anyway, I am one of the most interesting people you will ever meet. I promise you that. I have lived here for about 13 years, moved from Minnesota, so you might hear, yeah, sure, don't you know, you betcha type accent. We have loved this area and really are truly blessed to live out in the country in this northwest corner of the state. We're actually 10 minutes from Oklahoma and 10 minutes from Missouri. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I do in my business. I have an online business, it's buffmother.com. That's where my products are sold. And also, I really strive to encourage other women to get after their fitness. So a lot of the ways that I reach people is through Facebook, social media. I have over 300,000 page likes on my Buff Mother page. I also sell my products on Amazon. But the main source of my income is through my buffmother.com store. I sell books, supplements, DVDs, hats, shirts, training programs, and also we have a members only area in that site. So anyway, it's a really fun business. I've been doing it now for 10 years and I love it, and I will continue on doing it forever. So my fitness program is hormonal timing. Hormonal timing is a system that I developed around 11 years ago. I had 4 kids in 4 years. New hormones were vital to my well-being and my success, and also to my detriment at times. So as a woman, we all have hormonal cycles. We cycle up and down every month with our hormones being at different levels all month long. And I realized that I was being sabotaged by my hormones. I called it hormone-induced failure. And so what I developed was a system to actually work with my hormones to capitalize on the good effects and to negate the bad effects of the hormones in my system. I also developed hormonal timing pills, which are just basically supplements that help support your natural hormonal production. So with these products, I wrote a book. I actually have 2 books, and I have DVDs, I have supplements, and I also have an online area for women to have support. It's private, women's only. All we do in there is support and encourage each other through the program, through the system. And the great thing about hormonal timing is it's a very knowledge-based program that can be applied to any fitness program in the world. Now, my program, of course, does include specific workouts. It also includes a specific diet and interval training program, and also supplementation recommendations. I'm a big believer in rebuilding your body after having children, and that women all over the world, whether they have children or not, can really benefit from this program. The program works actually even with men, but my target market is the female population, and generally I find that women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s are my top clients. So I can't wait to be able to share this information with the world.
Swing. You're not swinging hard enough. Your shoes didn't come off. Hey, is it that, or is it because you're on camera? You're trying to impress everybody. All right, now. There you go.
I'm getting ready to go for a run. This is the 7th member of my family. This is Coogee. She's a little Maltese. And I'm going to go run heels. Now, look at this. I got these awesome socks on with my trail running sneakers. So I'm going to run up and down a really steep hill over here on my land. And there's long grass right now. So the socks are actually not a fashion statement so much as they are a necessity. I integrate running into my workouts maybe about 3 times a week. I also strength train. I try to strength train between 5 and 6 days a week. And I really try to stay in shape all year long. At different times of the year, depending on what I'm training for, I'll change things up a little bit, but pretty much strength training and then intervals, not running too far or too long, basically keeping everything very effective and efficient and working with my hormones. I'm working with Tammy on Project Fabulous. We're doing a 90-day challenge. My nickname is Buff Mother. I got that nickname about 10 years ago because I had 4 kids in just 4 years. I had twins and a C-section, and then I moved into training people in person, and then now my main focus is training people online, unless for special occasions. This is Michelle Berger, the fighter. This is some fun clips from a training session I did with one of my clients. It was real fun to put on the mitts and actually get to hit someone. This is the very first time I ever really punched a man before. And it was a blast. I'm not truly a fighter, but I love MMA. And another thing I love to do is model. I believe in being photo shoot ready at all times because I want to be in front of the camera, confident and secure in how I feel and look. I use my pictures and videos to inspire other people to action. I want women to believe that they can be buff and beautiful after having babies. You wanted an example of how competitive I am. Besides the fighting and just playing around doing things like that, I am a former All-American track athlete in college. After 10 years of being away from the track, I decided to do a collegiate 800-meter race, and I blew away the competition. You can see how fast I'm running here. It's insane. I beat everyone by a landslide, and then the next big adventure I went on was to become a football star. Next, you'll find some clips from that. Let's watch that stiff arm again. Michelle Berger, the semi-pro football player, stiff arms one lady, runs down the field, and boom, down goes another, on her way to scoring the winning touchdown. Now watch my defensive play. I'm in the upper left-hand side of the corner. The ball is coming. I intercept it and run for the touchdown. This was just 3 years ago when I played semi-pro football. From football player to movie star, here I am as Deidre in the movie The Phone in the Attic, where I play a former stripper who does know how to dance. I faked it pretty well here. The next clip is me practicing one of the scenes from the movie, and then after that I'm going to show you some clips from my infomercial which explain more about myself and about hormonal timing. I'm a certified personal trainer, author, and nutritionist, and I didn't always look this way. Through my pregnancies, especially my twin pregnancy, I realized the power hormones had on my body. I started tracking my cycle, experimenting, researching, and testing exercise, diet, and supplementation, all according to my hormonal cycle. It was a 2-year process for me to come up with a complete program that overcame the negative effects of my hormones while capitalizing on the positive effects of my hormones. Hormonal timing was my secret ingredient to create my best body ever, and I wanted to share it with every single woman in the world. Hormonal timing is really all about working with your hormones to shed the fat and sculpt a lean, sexy body. In the first and last week of your cycle, we focus on creating long, lean muscle. Lean muscle gives your body sexy shape, but even more importantly, it boosts your metabolism. So that's why we call it the boosting. And that the 2 weeks in the middle of your cycle is the best time to burn off body fat. That's really when your hormones help you feel good and you have lots of energy. So we take advantage of that body chemistry and step up the calorie burning and really buff out your body. Buffing exercise. Here I am in one of my fitness DVDs. Make sure you have your exercise band handy and an exercise mat. We're going to get started with starter lunges. To place your right foot forward, left foot back. Act like you're going to start a race. Get down in your starting position and stand up. There you go. We're going to do 11 of these. Good job. Now on this, make sure out on my tractor. Doing some brush hogging. Love it. Here I am driving our tractor on our land doing some brush hogging. It's like glorified mowing, but you get to run over big things like small shrubs and trees. I just love spending time on my tractor. I call it tractor therapy. See now, he's checking her out. He's saying, "Are you ready, baby? Are you ready, baby?" He thinks I'm gonna challenge him for his woman, but I don't think he knows what I am. As you can see by some of this footage, we live out in the country. We moved to the country about 3 years ago, and I absolutely love it. Up until that point, if you had asked me, I would have said I was a city girl 100% of the way. But this has completely changed my outlook about that. I love doing anything from clearing trails, brush hogging, raking, building fires. We spend so much time outside on our land. I just wish I could do that 100% of the time. But I also know that building my business is very important to me. Being a leader, being a friend, being a mentor to the ladies in my business means the world to me. I am going to be Buff Mother forever, and I'm going to revolutionize the fitness industry.
How does it feel to have changed so many women's lives and so many more that aren't sitting right here with us?
It's just so fun to actually see them and give them a hug, because there's been so many times when we've needed hugs.
BuffMother.com. Say it again.
BuffMother.com.
Okay.